You are listening to the Hello Sport Podcast.
What's up, punters and dribblers? Welcome back to Hello Sport Podcast. I'm unqualified opinion, unwavering bias. Monday, 23rd, I think. Don't know if I've updated me date. Huge and uncharacteristically huge weekend for a couple of fathers, DILFs of the year, if you will, who are just used to the quiet, retiring life these days, you know, early to bed, early to rise, tuck your kids in, you know, love your wife, love your family, you know, all that sort of good stuff. But then, you know, a couple of really hot DILFs get sent to Queensland with their dear friends Cooper Johns and Jack Edward Archdale, with thanks to courtesy of Bundaberg rum, and you just know that you're in for a big one.
Well, you know you're in for a rugby league hurting, and
Yeah.
you're right, Tom. You and I we're clean skins now,
Yeah, we are.
right?
Yep.
We're
Straighty 180s.
we're straighty 180s. We're clean skins. We've found the Lord, right? We're family men, and you know we live clean, healthy, responsible lives. But when thrown a bone again, thanks to our good friends at Bundaberg Rum.
I default. It's like factory reset. I go back to my old ways.
I mean, you know, you blokes know the way around my factory reset button.
Yeah,
you do. Jarch does. Cooper learning the trade.
Oh, well, absolutely. He can factory reset.
He can factory reset me and consider myself factory reset.
Yeah.
At least for the weekend.
Yeah.
It was back to my old tricks, mate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're having a great time. We're ripping and we're tearing.
Up
late,
to the
but
Bundy
not too late,
Distillery.
pretty late. Yep, Bundy Distillery. Made our own rums, Tom, our own blends.
Yeah, we did our own blends.
Fantastic job of that.
Yep.
Absolutely incredible.
Got my name on it. Tom's Blend.
Yeah, Eddy's blend.
Yeah.
Spelled my name right. Shout out to it.
Jarch spelt your name wrong. He doesn't even spell your name right. He put something up for his story, spelt it IE. I was like, Jesus. Like, that hurts.
And we're close.
That's
he was
what
in
I
my
mean.
bridal party.
That hurts.
That's how fucked is that?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Bloke's in your bridal party, doesn't even know your name.
Doesn't know how to spell your name.
Well, he essentially doesn't know it.
No. He doesn't. It's different.
It's different.
A different name.
Different name, different sensibility. Then we go out to... So we're up to Bundaberg, then we're flying back to Brisbane, then we're out to Ipswich for CMC Rocks.
Then back to Brisbane.
Then back to Brisbane. You know what I mean?
Drinking rums responsibly the whole time.
The whole time. And when you're on the rums the whole time, you know, it's
good for the soul.
good for the soul. It's
is.
good for the
Like,
soul.
I haven't had... I enjoy a Bundy rum as much as the next man or woman.
Which is most people.
Most people. But I haven't had just sort of like a weekend...
Weekend on the rum. I haven't had a weekend
rums.
on the rum for a while.
Yeah. It's good fun.
Great fun.
A real good time. Good. We caught up with Tommy and the Pooh Bandit, Quinn the Chin.
Good people. Just good people, you know. Up in Queensland, good spot.
Mate, it was great up there, wasn't it?
You know. And then yesterday was just...
Hell.
I was like, I've been here before.
Well, so...
Jesus,
We
I've
end
been
up-
here before.
We get back to we go to CMC. That's the Country Music Festival. A hell of a time. Eddy and I, listen. We lent on people around us as to what to wear, and by lent on, we just sort of looked at the stuff that Jarch wears when he pretends to be from the country, when he pretends to be a country guy. Because obviously we knew him before everyone else did, and he was wearing fucking Air Jordans and shit, and like, had a shaved like one of those like trendoid shaved haircuts. And
He also had dreads.
well, he had dreads at one point, and then he had trendoid.
Then he had really long hair.
But then he had
That was foul.
trendoid haircuts, and he'd wear bloody skinny jeans with Air Jordans and flat caps, and he worked in sales in the city. You know what I mean? So we've witnessed a man who has now completely done a 180, and now he's just... I mean, yeah, he's from Walker, so yeah, he is from the country, but like... Now he's trying to be that. So what if we're going to go try to do that? What do? We look to Jarch.
We look to Jarch. We go, what do you wear? You wear jeans, you wear Cubans, you wear a T-shirt, you wear a tuck.
You're a
You wear a
trucker.
trucker. Like, we just tried to... We lent on the man we know.
Yep.
Did we pull it off?
I wouldn't say we
Probably
did.
not.
Probably not. It was I'd say we didn't. I'd say we didn't pull it
I'd
off.
say
I
we
think we
didn't.
got we looked like people trying to look like the people. You know what I mean?
We didn't look like the people.
We learned a valuable lesson about belt buckles. I'll tell you that for free. And you can't just roll in with a belt buckle. You're meant to have won it.
Well, that was listen. There's a video that'll be coming out,
Yeah,
but
you know you got to.
and not to give too much away, but we were wearing belt buckles. You and I was not aware that one must win a belt buckle. You either win it at a rodeo, or you win it at a fucking on a bull, or you win it at a fucking camp drafting, right? Like on a horse.
Which I still don't know what that is. But
Yeah,
you're meant to win it. You can't just roll in with a... It's like stolen valor. It's like coming in with a bloody Victoria Cross.
That's
it's like,
right.
no, mate. You didn't earn that.
You didn't
earn that Victoria Cross. You didn't earn that belt buckle with a big semi-trailer on the front, Tom.
You didn't.
And you know what else, Tom? Pointed Cubans are out, dude. It's now the square toe. No one told me that.
No one told us.
No one told us that.
Would have been nice if someone told us.
When we went and spent shitloads of money at a vintage store getting Cubans.
Because now I can't wear them. Now I'm not looking the part.
No.
You know. I liked my belt buckle.
So did I. Not anymore.
like my pointed Cubans. First thing I said, what are you wearing pointed Cubans for? Shit, didn't know we're doing square toe. Why you got a belt buckle on? You didn't win that, did ya? Well, no. No, I didn't.
You're not wearing a shirt. You're wearing a T-shirt. I was well, Jarch wears T-shirts. Yeah, but no.
You got to get a long sleeve shirt, roll up the sleeves. So, like, we learnt stuff on the weekend, and I think that was good. I'm glad that you and I weren't way up north, Tom, at a rodeo wearing belt buckles.
Yeah.
That would have been a bad look.
No, that would have been bad. I've got something to say to our country brothers and sisters out there. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you get around in boots all day. I don't know how you get around in pretty stiff blue jeans all day. Like,
Were your boots that uncomfortable?
It was more, they weren't uncomfortable. It was like a long time in the saddle. Like going from relatively just like baseline comfort shoe, right? Bit of sole, bit of padding, softness. Just quite a hard based shoe just walking around. Like it's not like I had blisters. It's just, it's like, it's a lot, you know? And even just a heel. Walking around with a heel's a bit how you going. You pair that into fucking relatively stiff jeans on a hot day.
Oh, it was hot.
You just
we found
like
that sunscreen.
And there's like the people who there were people just raw dogging the sun at CMC, just sitting there, camp chair, sun beating down on them. They're
Crazy.
in jeans and a shirt,
Crazy,
and they're just sitting there in the sun. I'm like,
Crazy.
you're gonna die.
Crazy,
you're
behavior.
gonna die.
Crazy behavior. Insane.
Yeah.
Also, like from my perspective, it's like you've got free will. You can get up. No one's keeping you tied to that chair in the sun.
The only thing I could think of for those people was like they'd got there early, they'd got their prime position.
Prime position was under a tree. That was not prime position.
No, I agree with you, but I don't know that the country sensibility. I think country people, given that we both are one, but just not to the truest sense, I think they're a bit more like, fuck it.
No, I disagree. I think there were people there that were fuck it.
That's what I'm saying.
But there were smart operators under trees.
Of course, there are smart operators, Eddie.
But
I'm saying that there are people from the bush with the sensibility of, okay, do I want to be front and center, prime position, or do I want to be, I'm happy to take a little bit of a right or a left position underneath the shade of a cooler bar.
Yeah.
And that would be you and I.
Yeah, we're Coolabah guys.
We're Coolabah guys. But then there are some people who honestly looked like roast piglets sitting on chairs in full long pants and shirts and hats.
There was also people that weren't even in chairs. They were just on the ground.
Yeah.
That was gnarly.
That was crazy.
That was crazy behaviour. But, each to their own.
Hey, absolutely.
Each to their own. So did we fit in our attire?
Yeah.
Probably not.
No, I think we did, mate. I think we did great.
I feel like we did though. And it wasn't a bad first attempt.
Correct.
It wasn't a bad first attempt. There's things I'd change for next time. I've got to go get more boots.
Yep.
Seemingly?
Yeah, I'd probably still just back in my boots.
If you wanted to do it right,
Because I'm not a fast fashion guy. I'm a classic guy.
so you're waiting for the point to come back in.
Well, no, I'm just saying, all right, it may not be in because all the kids are wearing bloody square toes, but those square-toed kids are eventually going to be out. You know, it's like baggy jeans are in. It's like, yeah, but they won't be again.
They're back to the point.
You know what I mean? So the point will come back. It's like, I got Cuban boots. Cubans have been around a long time. Fuck yeah, I'm wearing them.
Fair.
But
I won't be wearing the belt
I
buckle.
won't be wearing a belt buckle. Or now maybe we need to win a belt buckle. I don't know how you do that.
No, I think you could probably think of ways to win one.
I'd like to work out how to win a belt buckle because I don't want to be stolen valor, but I like rocking a belt buckle.
And also, you can also get them from owning the beast.
That's like a backdoor way to it.
That's a backdoor way.
That's a backdoor way to being a belt buckle owner.
That's a backdoor way. I'd like to storm in the front door though and win one on my own.
I want to
terms.
storm in the front door and walk out with a big old belt buckle going, this is mine.
Yeah.
Like a wrestling belt.
Yeah, and be like, oh, where'd you get that buckle? And be like, well, I won it here.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, sorry, bro. I'm like, yeah, shut
Yeah,
up.
shut up. I won it at the fucking something rodeo.
Didn't know you had to win your buckles. Did not know that.
No.
That threw me.
I tell you what, at Route 66 in Newtown, I don't think they knew that either. They were happy to sell us belt buckles.
They didn't have a square toe shoe in there.
No, they didn't.
They didn't have a square toe. They were huge on the buckle. We were in Newtown though, so that shouldn't shock anyone.
No, good people,
Great people.
but they didn't know the rules of the land. You know?
Well, they don't know the rules of the bush.
No.
As my phone rings, they don't know the rules of the bush, mate. Simple as that. But Bundaberg, they put on a great trip for you boys.
Yeah, they did.
They wined and dined us in Bundaberg. They wined and dined us that night at the Barilga Tavern, maybe.
Won a meat tray.
Won a meat tray. Gave it to a lass behind the bar because I wasn't carrying meat around at a festival.
No, that would have been a bit how you going.
That would have been etch.
Would have been how you going.
CMC Rocks was great, and yesterday was...
Well, the thing was, we got back from CMC Rocks
Tough
and we
day.
were committed to just going home and going to bed. And we all got back to the hotel. We said goodbye to everyone and we all went up to our rooms. And then, you know, it can get silent. You know, you sit there in your room by yourself and you go, well, geez, I could have dinner. Anyone else feel like getting some dinner? And, you know, then Cooper Johns is like, I'm actually really hungry for some dinner. And then someone else, okay, well, maybe we get... Before you know it, Tom, Eddy and Jarch and CJ.
Cooper Johns.
We're out looking for food. Now, did we get food? Did we eat dinner? No, we didn't. We sat on the balcony of a cocktail bar overlooking a city, and we
Great spot.
We drank whiskeys and Negronis and tequilas and rums and vodkas all night.
Jeez, we got a good spot.
It was a great spot.
That was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was.
That spot. CJ couldn't wrap his head around it.
No,
he didn't know what he had.
No, he didn't. But the thing is as well, you know, Coops is hanging out with three married older men, and he was just keen to get out. There was a live music venue right underneath us, and he was just desperate to get down there and dance. We just kept telling him to calm down, young fella. Calm down.
Young fella, you don't know the way of the world.
Sit up here and
fella.
just enjoy a yarn. I got him. We started talking shape, me and him at some point. And I think that sort of
That calmed him down.
calmed him down. Woo boy, woo.
He's getting a bit agitated, wasn't he?
Calm down, son.
Calm down, son.
But then we did get down there and get
And he
into
hated
He didn't even like it.
He got down there and he hated it.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the fuck he was on about.
No, listen, mate. You know,
I was naughty yesterday, Tom.
oh, you're naughty. Word.
You want to know how naughty?
Yeah, I do.
Do you want to know?
Yeah,
I can tell you.
Give it to me.
This was old school naughty.
Oh, wow.
This was old school naughty.
Edward Simpson on the naughty list.
Yep. Trucked a bit into the hotel room first thing when I woke up.
Oh, did ya?
Big Mac, sausage and egg McMuffin, 10 nuggets,
Oh,
Coke. Then I go coma, full coma.
Yeah.
Then I get to the airport, get a McFlurry, double cheeseburger,
holy shit.
and a water. Full coma again. Then I get home, had a burrito.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah. And then back to coma. I was lucky enough that my wife and child were at the in-laws, so a bit of Ned time. And then Chinese for dinner.
Oh my God. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah. Old school naughty.
That's huge naughty.
Old school naughty, bro.
That's huge naughty. I went naughty, but not that naughty.
Yeah.
I went Macca's for breakfast. I ate 2 sasso and eggs and 2 hashies at the airport.
Naughty.
Then I don't know. What did I do? I just got back. Played cricket. Thick ropes into the grand final, by the way.
Oi.
Thick ropes in the grand final.
Oi.
Next Sunday, 2 p.m, come down and watch Thick Ropes lift the title. 10 years in the making. On my way home from Thick Ropes, just 2 servo sambos and a Snickers.
Get out of town.
Yeah.
No
2
way.
servo sambos.
Servo sandwiches?
Mate, I hadn't eaten since...
Why?
Because I hadn't eaten since 6 in the morning.
There's so much stuff on the way home to your place.
Because I'd already eaten Macca's and I was like, another smacky Macca's. I got to go home and see my family. Like, I couldn't come in comatose like you were. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I didn't have to see anyone.
Not that servo sambos are fantastic, but they don't send you into Comaville. So I went 2 servo sambos and a Snickers, just a ham and cheese and a chicken BLT or something. Something, whatever.
Huge.
Get back home. Steph's got friends over. So then it's straight into champagne and tequila and cheese platters. And then I cook burgers for dinner on the barbie. And by the end of it, I'm sitting on the couch just sipping a tequila, being like, "What? Go to bed, mate." Like, I've had 3 hours sleep. Just go to bed.
Go to bed.
But, mate, I changed my flight so I could go back and represent the Thick Ropes to get us into the grand final.
Is that a tough wake up? 6:15 or something?
Yeah, it was. It was a tough wake up because we were getting picked up at 6:45, me and CJ.
Was there much chatter in the car?
He was talking to me so much.
Was he?
Like,
CJ.
up,
No, he doesn't get it, mate. Young
Oh,
bloke.
he's got too much energy.
That's why I laid it all out.
Well, you and Josh didn't need to.
I go, we won't be speaking.
No,
There'll be
because
no-
Cooper
there'll be
also
no-
Cooper
there'll
had to
be
go
no
into
talking. There'll be no
continuous
talking.
call team all day. I was like, fuck, dude, that's 6 hours on air is fucking insane. He wasn't just doing sideline; he was doing the whole show.
He did 6 hours?
Because they do all the lead up show into games, and then an hour after the game.
So he did lead up plus the games.
And plus at least one game.
He was doing sidelines somewhere.
So he did sideline for one of the games, and then an hour after the game, they do like a rap show.
Oh, so he had a full day work.
He had a full day. But yeah, we're in the car, and he's just fucking chatting away, and I'm like putting me headphones in. It was good fun though. It was good, but no, the wake up wasn't too bad. Got back to the game. The problem was because the weekend had been filled with booze and relatively questionable culinary choices. I was just very hungover when I got to the game, and I just
Big weekend on the molasses, mate.
big weekend on the molasses. Couple of fucking like a mid-innings toilet break, that sort of stuff. I was just like. But, mate, we got the job done. That's all that mattered. We got out there. We were actually clinical yesterday. We beat the fuck out of these. These guys were the minor premiers. These guys were, like, the best fucking team. It was like... Now, it was only grand final qualifier. Obviously, we've still got a big dance tomorrow. But what it means is...
Sunday.
The people that we're playing, the 2 teams have to play each other next Sunday and then play the second game against us. So they're going to have to play. They're going to have to back up 2 games, whereas we just have 1 game.
Why do they do that?
To be honest, it may be to do with rain-affected weekends and shit that they have to, like, back it up. Like, maybe that would have happened the weekend. And either way. Mate, just a really well-rounded clinical performance from a bunch of middling 30-year-olds who have spent 7 years of grind and graft, Like,
did everyone pull their weight?
Everyone pulled their weight. It was wickets, it was runs, it was wickets. Fielding was tight as fuck, mate. Like, it was actually a rock-solid performance. Rock solid. You going to come down and watch us, the grand final next weekend, mate?
Yeah, mate.
All the wives and kids are coming.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it'd be a nice little Sunday.
Yeah, nice.
2 p.m.
Not too late. Not too early.
Not too early. It's a nice Goldilocks zone.
It's a good spot. Yeah.
You'll get to catch up with old friends you haven't seen for a while.
Yeah.
It'd mean a lot to me if you came.
It would. Okay, well, if you say it like that, mate, I suppose I'll have to.
It'd mean a lot to me if everyone came down. Wiramu's obviously playing. Uncle Wiramu are back there. Would it mean a lot to you, Will, if Cody came?
Oh, it'd mean everything if Cody came.
Cody won't come.
Cody?
There's no way.
It'd mean a lot if you came to our grand final on Sunday. At 2 o'clock on Sunday? He says he's going to come, Will. What do you reckon?
Oh, I'm not buying it.
I reckon that he will say that he's coming, which he's just done.
Yeah.
But then he'll have something on.
He'll like something will come up
It'll
late.
be like Kate related or like, parents related or...
the house was leaking. Or,
Yeah.
Tobler, will you come to my grand final, mine and Willie's grand final on the weekend? Maybe. Wow.
I'm not going to reveal too much because we've been asked not to, but for him to say maybe, given I know what his threshold for saying no is insane.
You're right. Given what we know about what he got up to on the weekend, the fact that he said maybe is...
Yeah, it's like it was the most outrageous weekend.
In terms of like...
From what I'd be prepared to do.
From what I'd be willing to like do...
versus what he's willing to do.
It was... Yeah. That... I wish we could let you in and a peek behind the curtain, punters and dribbles. Maybe it's something for a few months down the track.
He does stuff that you don't really want to do when you're married.
It's,
you know what I mean? Like that's the sort of stuff he's
doing things outside of wedlock, outside of relationships that you would not do, or at least that you'd resent.
No, that you resent. Yeah,
you get dragged along to.
And but also my quota is one of those things a weekend. He's done like 10.
He's done like 10 of them with people he does not know at all.
Yeah. So for him to say no, basically.
Yeah, for him to
he said
say
maybe,
no.
but what he meant
Yeah,
was no.
sorry, no, I can't do it. I've got to go and play mahjong with some chick's grandma. I can't. Sorry. Sebo, are you going to come to the Thick Ropes Grand Final on the weekend, mate? That's probably good. Something to do.
I mean, they're going to be asleep at 2 p.m., but we'll see if they wake up and are happy at 3, might come down. It's an activity.
Where's Millie?
China.
Oh, shit. So you're 10 days with the boys. Yeah. Nice, dude. I bet you it's way easier.
So far. No, the amount of time I was telling you if it's too early completely, I've done all the packing and
Yeah. No. It's fucking...
Sebo just said that his life's got way easier since his life.
What's gone to China and he's parenting by himself.
He obviously doesn't mean that.
No.
He obviously does not mean that.
Anyway.
So that's the weekend.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
It's got to say special mention to Charlie Bass from our team. He got 4 wickets for 5 runs off 3 overs.
Yeah, he was fucking wheels, dude. So that's what you'll be able to come see him, guys. It's an open invitation to all punter and dribblers to come down and watch. See you there. Our mascot, we've got a mascot now as well. He's going to be down there.
Who's your mascot?
It's a giant cigarette called Melon the Happy Ciggy. Or the Friendly Ciggy or something. I don't know.
You've got who's that?
It's a fucking giant cigarette. I don't know. It's just what I'm being told. And he's contractually obliged to be smoking a dart at all times.
What's his name?
Melon the Friendly Ciggy.
Melon.
Yeah, because we're honeydew melon coloured.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. So that'll be fun for the kiddies to take a photo with a smoking cigarette. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's really appropriate.
That's a real sort of community feel.
No, I love it. That's great.
Real community feel down
Yeah.
there.
So there's activities for the kids.
Activities for the kids.
Yep.
You can get your face painted by a giant dart.
Yeah.
Who's smoking?
You can have a dart with a dart.
You can have a dart with the dart.
Yeah.
Lots of fun things.
Yeah.
Raffles, prizes. There's a petting zoo.
Petting zoo, yeah.
You get to, it's just
feed darts to animals.
It's just, to be honest, the petting zoo was just going to be Tobler walking around on all fours, and he was going to give kids rides. He doesn't know that, but obviously once he gets there, you threaten him.
Of course, you threaten him.
Anyway, that remains.
Congratulations to
Thank
everyone.
you so much. Punters and dribblers, the Four Pines Hello Sport Race Day on the trot. Tickets selling fast.
Real fast.
It's actually great to see.
Like great fast.
Sold a shitload. There's still a lot more because it's a huge space. So more the merrier, as we say. 4th of April, day 1 of the championships. Ticket link is in the bio. Tickets include food and booze. It's just a hell of a day.
You're not going to be disappointed with this. It's day 1 of the championships. The mood and the environment is going to be absolutely off its head.
Trackside.
And we're trackside. And you'll be with the punter and the dribbler.
Yep.
And there'll be prizes. And by the way, if you get together 5 mates, buy 6 tickets, you're going the running to win either Theatre of the Horse tour,
Yep.
right? So get next to the ponies while they're going out for a race, or you get to go for a barrier experience. Go and see them jump out of the barriers. Unbelievable stuff. Get your boys together.
And your girls together.
Get 6 tickets or more, and you go in the running to win that. If you don't have any friends, just buy one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Link in the Instagram bio or in the show notes.
Punters and dribbles were playing hurt. Kids are playing hurt. You know, when the shades are on, there's usually a bit of pain in the eyes.
With it.
There's always a bit of pain behind the eyes. My voice a little shaky. Rugby league was on, but do I remember it? Is sort of one of the questions that I ask myself. Now, obviously, the Raiders went down to the Dogs. Mad, good on ya. Dogs won. What I found the biggest takeaway from that game, Edward, is what are you doing there?
I'm just getting the ladder up.
What I take away from that game is that there's basically nothing that stadium can do to get a revamp, to get a lick of paint. The place stinks like shit.
Yep.
Like human fecal matter.
And that's been confirmed.
That's not my opinion. I can't even smell. The place stinks literally. And now the fucking windows are falling apart. And Cameron Ciraldo, Ciro, has one of the great gashes you've ever seen in a rugby league thumb. And he basically had to go do the post-match press conference as he bled out and then go to some shitty Canberra hospital for 50 stitches.
No one cares.
And Sticky's just like, fuck.
No one cares, mate.
Well, it's like, what do you do?
No one cares about the nation's capital, mate. No one cares about Bruce. That's where the stadium is.
Yeah, Bruce, one of the great suburbs. Do we have that clip? Tobler, did we have that clip? The Sticky clip? Willie? Tobler's going to send it to Willie.
In the meantime, I've just looked something up.
What?
Now, I don't know if it's incorrect, but I've checked 2 places.
Okay.
And I don't want to be alarmist.
Yep.
But I'm just reading what I'm reading.
Yep.
As of time of recording, which is 12:15 Monday, 23rd of March.
TOR.
The Seagulls, who had the bye, have not been awarded any points.
What app are you using?
Have they got rid of?
You get points for a bye. What app are you using?
Oh, yeah, okay, perfect. Here we go.
Where?
No,
11th?
I've gone to the NRL.com.
Yeah, that's where you go.
Thank
mate.
God. Seagulls, 11th.
11th.
Seagulls, 11th. Thank the Roosters, 15th.
Yuck.
So people complain about Manly, people wigging, people just, talking
Mate, we're
shit.
coming, we're in the top.
We're
11th.
We're basically fucking coming 8th.
Well, we're a bee's dick from the top 8. We are a bee's dick for the top 8. Now, where's the remote here?
Turn it up, mate. Here's what Ricky reckons.
What Ricky had to say.
There's no good whinging about it because the people you've got to whinge to don't give a shit. So the people that make decisions about our stadium don't care about the stadium. They don't care about the nation's capital having a shit out stadium that we have. So that's why I don't whinge about it. I don't care. I will just make up and we'll just do what we've got to do because they don't care. It's hard whinging to a person who doesn't care about the actual outcome of it.
Ricky doesn't care.
Ricky doesn't care.
And he's not going to whinge.
He's not going to whinge. He's definitely not whinging in that
No,
video.
that's not whinge. That's a guy saying, I don't care and I'm not going to whinge. Why would I whinge? No one cares.
Well, no one cares. So he's not going to whinge.
And even if you do whinge, no one cares. So what's the point in whinging? And I'm not going to whinge.
He's not going to whinge.
No.
He's not whinging. I tell you what, though, if you're Ricky, and I know he doesn't care, and I know he's not whinging.
Yeah.
But you could make an argument, you could mount the case to say that you'd have the shits if you look around and you go, okay, Brisbane, they got Suncorp, that's good. Adelaide's got Adelaide Oval, Ripper. Perth, we've got a new stadium. Obviously, Sydney's got a couple of rippers, one dog shit, one that we use too often, but there's 2 rippers at least. Gosford's got a fucking stadium, for Christ's sake. Newcastle's goes all right.
Gosford's is a hell of a stadium.
Penrith is getting redone. Like, Manly's is unbelievable, obviously.
Phenomenal.
It's an incredible bit of kit. And then you go, well, at least Tasmania doesn't have, well, they are, though.
No,
Tassie's getting a big, thick,
big one.
new one.
Yeah.
So it's not a great look for Canberra. No. And I know that Canberra is affectionately known as the arsehole of the nation.
When people say that Canberra is literally the bumhole of the great country of Australia, it's being said affectionately.
Yes.
And I don't think that Canberrians, whatever it is, I don't think that the Berrians, I don't want them to take that literally in any other way than in the good nature with which it's intended, which is that the shithole that is Canberra, asshole of the nation, it's said in jest. It's said lovingly.
But also, bumholes are super essential.
Well, listen, and a bumhole actually can be used for more than just shitting. And it seems like at the moment Canberra's is only being used for poo.
That's right.
It stinks.
Yeah.
It's fallen apart.
We don't want to take care of it.
We don't want to take care of it. Whereas like
I would encourage, some self care,
a bleaching,
a nice bleaching,
a waxing, a
wipe it a little.
Wipe it a little. Have you heard of just wiping your ass?
Wipe. So listen, okay, bumholes are useful. Stuff comes out of them, great. But you can also put stuff in them.
You can put stuff in them.
You can put stuff in them.
You can eat them.
You can eat them.
You can eat them. You can play with them. You can at the very least you can give them a wipe. Before you want to put anything in them, before you want to enjoy them any more than just for the.
Well, before you dress one up, you got to give it a wipe.
You've got to wipe the nation's bum.
You can wipe it. You can clean it.
Yep.
You can douche it.
You could douche it for sure.
You could shelve them.
You could but mate,
you can bleach them.
You can just get them on a bidet for a second.
That's right. I'm just saying, like, you're playing very one-dimensional bumhole stuff at the moment.
Bumhole rugby league.
You're playing bumhole rugby league, and I think the Canberrians would be on board with what we're saying.
Well, but also it's like I think there's an opportunity here to expand the consciousness of the Canberrian, who all they know is an asshole that's just one direction.
It's that they're thinking, get rid of excrement.
Yes,
that's all they're thinking. This
place is meant to smell. This is meant to be a dirty
we are a bumhole. Obviously of course our stadium's going to fall down. Of course it's going to smell like poo. We are the arsehole of the nation. But
that shouldn't be a negative.
But from up here, right? I'd ask you to use
from up here, from the tits and arse
from the tit, or from that great ass.
Or the vagina and penis of the nation.
Yeah, that's right. I'm asking you to show a little bit more creativity.
Yeah.
Okay. Give that thing a wipe. Give it a bidet. Give it a douche. Dress it up. Bedazzle it, right, and start putting things in it.
Yes.
That's
what you clean it away.
The G-spot, the male G-spot's in there. Give it a little tickle, right?
That's correct.
Put stuff on that shelf.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
There's some things you can do to really, firstly, to clean up an arsehole. Yep. Right now, whether that's from obviously the male perspective, it's ridding it of dangleberries and the like. But listen, it's a clean, it's a wipe, it's a wash, maybe a bleach. And then from there, the world is your oyster a little bit. And then when we talk about putting things in, let's put in a stadium that doesn't stink.
Let's put it in. Well, I think that part of stadia removal would be addressing what is clearly a sewerage issue.
Yeah.
Which can be solved, right?
Of course it can be solved, mate. The ancients did it.
The Romans did. Well, I know they had water coming in. I don't know if they had shit going out. I'm not sure, but
it's hard to know.
They had aqueducts and stuff.
Yeah, they did.
They definitely had aqueducts.
But then they'd also sacrifice people by chucking them into water sources. Not necessarily the Romans specifically.
The Romans did that?
I don't know if it was the Romans or the Egyptians. There's some pretty advanced civilizations that did
Maybe
it.
the Mayans and stuff.
No, it was there was one where I can't remember if it was a Greek. Either way, listen, let's not get into it.
But so let's say a new what did they spend on CommBank, Will?
I'm going to say 600 mil.
I think it was like 400. Ask chat. Might even be easier. But up to you. I'm not going to tell you, Eddy, or you don't seem like you need the help.
360 million.
Okay, there you go.
So what's Canberra currently spending on 360 million on that we could probably take back?
Is it just Canberra generally? I'm sure there's a lot. Like, there's probably a school that's being built we could pull some money out of.
Well, I mean, I was thinking hospitals.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
360 million, I think layup stuff is schools and hospitals.
To
right?
start.
The youth and the old.
Yeah.
Right?
Youth, you got time. Old, you're on the way out.
Old,
and the infirm, you're sick.
Yeah,
Okay, like, fuck.
listen, you've had your run.
Yeah.
You've had it good.
But you know what makes you feel better? You know what'll make you feel better?
Yeah.
Being able to, like, spend your final days maybe out at, at a viewing deck at GIO.
Well, maybe
at a new GIO.
Well, maybe you can't specifically because, you know.
You may not be around for it, but
also, you know, you can't really move too far away from life-saving equipment. But like, if you were to take one for the team, please, Bill.
Yeah.
Then you must know that it's going to result, hopefully, in more wins for the club. And Ricky's going to be in a far better mood. And Cameron Ciraldo won't have to go to the hospital to get stitches in his hand.
Is there a chance as well here that
And would it be a little bit more homeschooling? Would homeschooling kill these kids?
Listen, I mean, just one look at the schooling system and you see that it's a one-size-fits-all model. Maybe there are kids who are going to benefit.
We've pretty much got general level artificial intelligence. Not yet, but it's not far away,
not
right?
far away.
What's the fucking point of school anymore?
Exactly.
Just what do you mean? Just get on your phone and ask chat the answer.
Yeah.
What are we even teaching these kids anymore?
Or you could give chat I tell you what, why don't we just get chat to start teaching the kids?
A, you don't need to know anything because chat knows it for you, and B, chat could replace the teachers.
Yeah.
So either. I reckon. What are they spending on Canberra schools a year, Will? You could halve that.
Yeah. Cost government spending on Canberra schools.
Start bringing in a mandated age. You're 85, it's over for you, son.
85, you no longer get medical care, and also you don't start school till you're 15.
Just push it out.
Just the final couple of years is all you need.
Well, you probably don't need the start stuff, just the last couple.
Just the last couple.
Year 10, 11, 12.
Bit of English, bit of math. Learn how to write at 15 is probably about cherry ripe. You don't need to write before then. What do you fucking need to write for when you're 10?
Seriously.
Like, there's just nothing.
What
are you writing anything for?
You're writing letters to Santa.
Yeah, right.
Newsflash, not real.
So the Commonwealth will boost its contribution by 25%. So it's about 72 million by 2035.
So is that just in Canberra?
The ACT
Okay,
public
so
school
we're going to need
funding.
to find somewhere else to get some money. They're not spending that much.
So it's right, okay.
72 million, not going to touch the sides.
72 million a year just on schools. Oh, that was 25%.
Also 150 million in infrastructure is planned.
Infrastructure.
Well,
Well,
right.
that's obviously jobs for the boys. That's
150 million. What are they building? A new cafe or something?
Yeah. Well,
you know,
that's gonna cost a shitload,
what do they want us to put the Indigenous flag on the bridge? 40 million or something?
25 million.
Yeah, right. So they're building a new cafe down there. Or a new bloody
And that wasn't just
canteen.
for the Indigenous flag. It was just a flag pole.
No, it wasn't for the flag.
No.
It was to put the flag up.
Yes.
That was going to be...
But it was like, we got to build a new flag
Because they
pole.
wanted 3 flags,
Yeah,
right?
which I'm fine. But it was like new flagpole, 25 million. Excuse me. So I love that it's 72 million on schooling and then 150 on infrastructure. It's like, oh, mate, we got to bloody build a couple of demountables.
I tell you what, 350 for Combank's pretty good then. Knowing what we know.
It also says here they're spending $30 million for heating and cooling.
30 million for heating and cooling.
Yeah.
Wear a fucking jumper in the winter and take it off in the summer.
Yeah.
Like, let's get serious
What
for
are
a
we doing
second.
here? What are we doing? And just
Mate, the
get
Bulldog-
super dupers in the classroom.
Oh, come on. Like, we're talking about the health and safety of highly
rugby
paid
league.
rugby league coaches here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sure, the kiddies can wear a fucking jumper in winter.
Well, like, how do you think they did it before we had electricity, right? People
Right.
survived
Right.
through very cold times.
Yeah. I mean, how old we lived, our people, and I'm talking about Homo sapiens here, lived through ice ages, for Christ's sake.
And we're talking about some snotty-nosed little shit who can't put on a fucking prickly, itchy jumper in winter.
Get your priorities together.
Get some real
Didn't you hear
problems.
what happened to Cameron Ciraldo on the weekend? He
Yeah.
severed his finger, basically, because
He-
Bruce Stadium's fallen apart.
Yeah, he was trying to get some fresh air
Oh,
into
but the kids
box.
need heating.
No, they don't.
Well, right.
give
Well,
them
do we need it, or do you just want it?
Give him a wife. Look at that thumb, dude.
Yeah.
Give the kiddies a wife beater.
So
Give 'em a
Cameron
long
Ciraldo
sleeve
cuts
shirt
hand in
and
freak accident. That's not a freak accident. That's run of the mill GIO Stadium stuff.
That's not. Yeah. That was an accident waiting to happen, not a freak
He
accident.
tried to open the window, and that's what happened.
Anyway.
Horrific stuff.
Ricky not whinging.
So I know
think.
Ricky's not whinging, but Tom and I are calling for change,
Yeah.
and we're calling for funding to be cut across the board to help pay for it.
To help pay for it, and just a good honest glow up for the asshole of the nation.
Maybe an inheritance tax as well. Oh, you want to give your kids some money? Maybe give a bit to Bruce Stadium.
Well,
first.
Collingwood tried to do it. Hey, you're dying. You want to leave a bit for us in the will?
Yeah, you dying? You dead?
You dead?
Dying?
Or you dead? Can I have some?
I know that we've got the most memberships, or at least second most in all of Australian sport, but don't forget about us when you're dying.
You talking about Collingwood here?
Yep.
Yeah. Look, we addressed this a little bit last week on the socials, but Stefano Uto Kamanu is now 0-2 when talking shit to the Broncos. Maybe time to hang it up. It seems to be the only time he speaks. The only time I've heard him utter words is when he's trying to talk shit to the Broncos, and I'm all for it.
What did he say specifically? Can we read that?
Yeah.
Or do you want to
Well, basically, he was like, because obviously after he chatted some shit before the grand final last year, saying he thought they were stuck up, Broncos.
I remember.
And then Reece after the game said, "Stefano's stuck. We're fucking up." Was the line, which I thought was kind of cool in the moment. You know what I mean? Like, as in, it's not like it's the most intelligent one-liner of all time, but I didn't mind.
There's been better.
There's been better. There's been worse. Stefano, ahead of the game with the Broncos on the weekend, was like, they didn't talk none of that shit before the game. They only talk it afterwards. I guess I'd say to Stefano is they talked no shit before the game. You did. So, like, you brought it out of them, and they were just like, whatever. But Reece did this time, and he went all bark, no bite. And then the Storm come out, and the Broncos come out, and they beat the Storm.
In Melbourne.
Yeah, like, I think Stefano needs to stop talking the Broncos into form.
Don't poke the bear.
Don't poke him, dude. Let him be shit. Don't give him motivation. You don't say a word usually. I genuinely don't know what his voice sounds like. It's not a knock. I just don't.
Leave the bear alone. And you're right. I've never heard him speak in my life.
No.
Never heard him.
Never heard him.
Just a quiet, just seems like a quiet.
Seems like a sweet,
chilled guy.
softly spoken, chill guy. But for some reason, he just hates the Broncos.
I get it.
No, I understand hating the Broncos.
I get that you hate the Broncos. I understand, and I do respect. I must say I respect that you came out and tried to give it to him in the lead up to the grand final. I like that, but it's not working.
It's not working, and I just don't know if he's that guy. Stefano has never struck me as that guy.
A bit forced.
It feels like it.
So
He feels like a sweet, softly spoken man.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you've either got it or you don't. And when you see people that have got it, it's breathtaking. Like, I've been watching Mike Tyson clips all weekend. You know what I mean? They've found their way into my
Did you watch The Rock?
No.
I knew you wouldn't.
Because I had more to go in Thingo than I realised.
Yeah, right.
And then I got home, finished that, and then watched the footy. So, and had a little nap. But you know what I mean?
It's fine.
It's on my to-do list. Now it's across my radar. It's downloaded on my iPad. It's happening, Tom. Don't worry. But Mike Tyson, breathtaking.
Yeah.
Leaves you breathless sort of stuff.
Absolutely.
Stefano, it sounds forced. I don't know if it's forced necessarily. Probably is to a degree. And it's not getting results.
Yeah, it doesn't feel natural.
It's not getting desired results.
No.
And at some point, he's going to have to hang it up. If he comes out again, then he's just playing the law of averages, right? Where he's like, if I just keep saying it, eventually it'll happen. But it's like, well, but how much money are you prepared to throw into the pit?
Yeah, before you get a tiny little bit of a...
Like, are you going to be happy if you get one up over him, but you've lost 10? And you're 1-10, mate?
Surely not.
Surely not.
Surely not. Surely not.
I tell you who it comes naturally to, Reece Walsh.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Comes naturally to him because he's 2-0'd you massively.
He's 2-0 Joe, and it comes out cool.
All bark, no bite.
And
he
he's
said that before the game.
Yeah.
And he's pulling his little face. He's on the bus. Clearly, he's got his hood up. If memory serves, and he delivers.
And it's like he's the one that chooses to do it for the team. Like no one else. It's like Stefano's the one talking shit from the Storm, and then Reese is the one talking shit from the Broncos. Reese is like taking it upon himself to be like, I'll talk. Then you see some people like, oh man, if they were punching on, that'd be different. It's like,
But they're not punching on.
they're not punching on though.
But they're not.
This isn't what this is about.
Have you heard? Have you heard of the concept of sledging?
Yeah.
Are you aware of it?
Because like Stefano can still assert himself over Reese in a legal rugby league fashion. He can still charge at the kid. He can still try and put a hit on the kid. So it's still talk shit, get hit. Now, I'll be honest with you. I was sinking schooners at a Bundaberg tavern when this game was going on, chatting up old birds and trying to win meat trays and
Not trying to winning.
well, winning, but we were trying. And
Well,
then playing the
no, but like
pokers.
winning all night.
So
Winning
I
all night.
didn't get to watch as much of this game as I would have liked, but I know that the Broncos won. I don't know if there was a moment where Stefano maybe did something to him, but like
They lost.
They lost.
And that's all that matters.
And it's down in Melbourne.
You're judged on your wins. You're judged on your losses. 18-14. They get the chockies.
And it was 14-0 up the Storm. Broncos chased them down.
Again. 41st, so all second half. 41st, 51st, 58th. It's impressive.
Yeah, it is.
It's very, very impressive.
I think Stefano needs to retire the shit talk. That's just a personal opinion. But I also don't care because I like it. I actually would prefer he keeps doing it.
I want it. I want
Having
you to keep
said
it.
that, having heard myself say that,
Back in my day, he would have got knocked out. They race
boy, mate, if the fucking punches weren't outlawed, mate, you would have got fucking flatline, mate.
Me would have got fucking flatline, man.
Oh,
Funny you
man,
say
back
that
in my
because I'm
day,
pretty sure there were shit talkers back when you could punch. But anyway.
Yeah, well, you just had to probably be able to punch back or run away.
Yeah, well, you don't want to run.
No, you don't.
I've seen that before.
Ben Crow. just like a career of Origin. He's won a grand final, played for Australia, played for New South Wales, and unfortunately, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. It's tough because I'm not saying I would have done anything different, Ben.
Well, no, but you and I
I'm playing.
never said that.
No.
And
The expectation is not.
and
on us to-
it's like you got to run too. It's like right, okay, sure, probably would have.
no, yeah.
But we're not talking about that.
No, we're not.
We're talking about Ben Cray,
Who did?
run. That's all we're talking about.
Ben Craig caught in 10K.
Yeah,
Or 8K. What is it? 4K.
and 4K.
10K.
Yeah, well, we're not at the time. It wouldn't have been 10K. It wouldn't have even been.
Do we even
4K.
have 10K?
Well, probably.
Probably not. Maybe now.
The Koreans would.
Yeah, no, they would because they're bloody innovators.
Well, they're fucking ahead of the curve.
Yeah, they are. They're light years ahead of us, mate.
Light years ahead
We're
of
still
us.
fibre to the node
Oh,
internet.
mate, light years. They got the best internet. They'd have 10K for sure. So basically, all we're saying is, don't imagine a world to prove your point. Just like acknowledge the world we're in.
Yeah,
right?
exactly right.
Whoa, bloody bashing back in my day. Right. Well, we're not back in the day.
We're
Though.
not-
We're in
that's
this
not-
day where you
yeah.
can't do it, and Reese is getting him every time.
Yeah.
In the rules of engagement as of 2026, Reese is winning.
Yeah, he is.
So,
Reese
back in the fucking 1100s, he would have killed him with a sword. Like, right.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yep.
Yeah,
you're right.
Right, well, let's play this game. Well, Reese could have given him smallpox then. Fucking, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
where do you want to...
Yeah, Reese could have snuck in at night
Yeah.
and bloody knifed him.
Yeah.
Or he might have had a musket and blown his head off.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
Let's just calm the fuck down. Reese is up.
Reese is up.
Reese is up 2-0.
Reese is up 2-0. That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know.
Bruh.
Hasn't it ramped up with Gordy and bloody Broncos and all? It was simmering along. Gordy just shitting all over everyone, as is his right, mind you. It now has gotten to a crescendo. I feel like it's going to start slowing down almost. But like last week, Bedell v Gordy was cinema. Maybe a little bit cheeky of Bomber Bedell bringing up the fact that Gordy sat out a year at the Dragons. Maybe a little bit how you going. And you could tell that, like, it wasn't, you could tell Gordy wasn't stoked about it.
No.
And, you know, we're hearing reports now that Bedell is in witness protection, which I think is the correct way to go about it.
Well, I think that's smart, you know. I mean, if you've got intentions on living a long and fruitful life, witness protection was the only way to go.
Yeah.
Raging Bull seeing red, even if he didn't see red.
Well, listen, it shows that.
program.
Well, it shows that Gordy.
He would have been behind the scenes.
Well, it's
mate.
the evolution of the Raging Bull, because time was Bomber Bedell would have had his head ripped off, and Gordy would have masooded him on camera.
Well, it's not the 90s anymore.
It's not the 90s, and you can't do public masoodings anymore.
You could.
You definitely could. And listen, Bomber Bedell, lucky
We
that
only
it's
got
not
we
the
only
90s.
got rid of capital punishment in this country, I believe, in the 60s or 80s, one of the two.
And there's certainly a good argument that for certain crimes it should be brought back. But not for this one. I don't think Bomber deserved to be publicly slaughtered on NRL 360, despite the fact that it would have been good for ratings.
It would have rated its ass off. It would have been the injection the show probably needs this year.
Yes, exactly right, given that we no longer have Hoops and Buzzley Rothfield, nor Paul Kent. But it was good to see a little bit of fire. But I don't know what Bomber Bedell's going to... I wonder... It'd be interesting to see if he's back on this week. It'd be interesting to see whether he's tried to reach out to the big man. I think it's best that you go to a small town. Where were we talking
By
about...
the coast.
Well, but where were we talking about where, like, a lot of crims go out bush?
Lightning
Ridge.
Go to the Ridge.
Go out to the Ridge, mate.
Go to the Ridge. A lot of good spots for hiding out there.
Or that place... Is it Cuba... The one where they live underground? Cuba Petey?
Yeah, but I think... How big? Like, how many underground setups have they got? You want to get out in the scrub.
Yeah.
You know, real rabbit warren-y scrub.
Malcolm Naden sort of shit. Who's that guy? Who's that guy in Melbourne? Who's for Desi Freeman?
Desi Freeman.
He's still on the run.
Do they reckon he's dead? I think so.
I reckon that's what you say when you can't find a guy.
Yeah.
Why would you reckon he's dead? Like, because you don't think he could survive out there? Or do you think it's just because you fucking can't find him?
I think they thought he couldn't survive out there.
Yeah. But it seems like I think he was like a prepper sort of a guy.
He was.
I think that was a bit more I think he was a bit sort of like can handle himself in the wild.
Because Malcolm could handle himself.
Malcolm handled himself with aplomb for years, I believe.
7 years?
Living off the land, sneaking into sheds for porn.
Yeah, he was living in people's like
Roof cavities. And
roof
shit,
cavities.
and
That's
like
right.
Sheds, farm sheds, whacking off.
Well, he hid in the zoo, famously.
Yes, famously.
Dubbo Zoo.
Yes, famously.
Famously hid in the zoo. I believe in a roof of a building out there. Malcolm Naden, very, very slight.
Well, he was very good at evading until he wasn't.
He was evasive. Well, I think he ran out of puff.
At some point, you're like, how much porn can I watch? You know, like you got to rely on internet connection and memories.
Well, I think he was.
I
think he was analog, right? He was on magazines.
I think he was breaking in and finding, logging into computers and things like that.
Is that right?
I think so. But I mean, I'm sure there was some analogs.
I thought he was a magazine guy.
Well, but if you're a magazine guy, you'd probably take that with you on the run, wouldn't you? Why would you leave it? Surely you just go, I can whack off anywhere with a magazine.
Oh, because you need new material, Tom.
If you're Malcolm Naden and you're stuck in the bush, I don't know if you do.
Well, he would have been getting through some volume. Nothing else to do.
Yeah, you're right. Not really, is it? Anyway, that's Bomber Bedell. He's gone full Malcolm Naden. Desi Freeman.
I couldn't believe.
Desi Freeman is a cop.
I couldn't believe he said that. That was wild.
No, that was wild.
That was wild stuff.
Now listen, Gordy, as we say, entitled to his opinion.
Never missed a game for it. Never missed a game for the Broncos.
No. And we
Whole season with the Dragons, though, mate.
We haven't agreed with everything the old the Raging Bull has said, and we've been forthright in saying so. But now the Broncos have scrubbed him from history, basically taking him off of a conference room, which to me feels a little bit petty.
Matty Johns he went in last night.
Did he?
Yeah. It was like so petty.
it just is like you could have said nothing and you would have had a bit of moral high ground where like everyone was like, Gordy's talking shit, Gordy's got an axe to grind, Gordy's pro Kevy. But now you're taking his name off of a room. It's like that's the like it's petty and it's like a really pussy response. It's like it's not even that big of a deal. Even though it would probably piss Gordy off or like, you know, it might be hurtful for what he's done, but it's like that's kind of a bitch move.
It's super petty.
Yeah.
It's just super petty.
Yeah.
And it's, you know,
You bitch.
are we suggesting that everything he's done for the club is erased because of his feud with Madge and a comment he made about Reynolds?
Yeah.
Is that what we're saying?
But also it's like, what has that done? Nothing. Oh, now you shot up now, Gordy, we got you. It's like, okay, sweet. Gordy can either keep talking shit if he wants to or he can not say anything, but it's like, this does nothing. He's one of your all-time great players. He's one of the all-time great players. And this just makes you look like giant pussies.
It would have been way more becoming to just say nothing at all.
Yes. Say nothing
at all.
Or talk a bit of shit back. Stefano and Reese style. Bomber Bedell.
Take a leaf out of the Bomber book.
Talk
mate.
a bit of shit with your mouth.
With your mouth. I just think that it comes across as super, super duper pussy. Just shut your mouth. Just let him keep talking all that shit. Because largely you could say that you've had the final laugh.
Now you haven't. Now you've lost it. You've lost it.
You had the final laugh when your decision to get rid of to get rid of Kevy was validated when you win a comp with Madge.
Yeah.
That was the final laugh.
That's it.
You've had it.
Yep.
You've had it. What are we talking about?
What are we doing?
What the fuck are we talking about? And then him going after Reynolds, it's like you could just go, who cares? Because no one. I
think Reynolds doesn't give a shit.
I tell you who gives a shit about that Reynolds stuff. No one.
No.
The fans wouldn't care. Reynolds wouldn't care. No one gives a shit. It's like it's a little bit like man yelling at cloud sometimes.
Well, so Reynolds was even quoted on the. I think Dobbo read out like a text from Reynolds on the Sunday Triple M show, and Reynolds is like, "Mate, it's fucking opinion. Like whatever." People can have their opinion. Who gives a fuck?
And so it looks like you've sat around going, "What are we gonna do about this?
How are we gonna get
Gordon back for being some mean to us about the cup?" Oh, I know what we'll do. We'll get rid of his conference room. Like,
let's scrape his name off a conference room door.
Cool.
Wrecked.
No,
dude.
you got him. You're
nice.
Right. You're right. You know what definitely didn't get him? Win the comp last year.
Yeah.
The ultimate fuck you.
The ultimate fuck you is winning the comp. And you didn't do it.
You did do it.
No, you did it.
Now you've just gone and ruined it.
Yeah.
You've just gone and ruined the perception of you. Because it shows that it's rattled you.
Yes, exactly.
It shows that you're rattled you, which is exactly what he wanted.
Yeah, you've been
So
rattled.
you could have sat back and been like, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
What Gordy's saying, because
we just won the comp.
Instead, it's the same old thing you and I talk about every week. You've just won the comp and you don't know how to stop and enjoy it.
Yeah. You don't know how to just go, fuck it, we just won the comp. It's like, no, Gordy's being mean. We've got to get him back. Then you have to come out and release a statement saying that, Brigginshaw's done a lot for the club and that's why she's got one. It's like, that's not it. Wait, you know what?
It wasn't a virgin conference room that hadn't been named.
Do not gaslight the community here. And also, you've kind of done Brigginshaw dirty because now she's dragged into this shit. Why don't you give her something else? Why don't you just scrape Gordon Tallis's name off and give it to Ali Brigginshaw? Firstly, and no disrespect to Ali Brigginshaw, and this is why it's unfair, she's not Gordon Tallis. So you're telling me that you're going to strip Gordon Tallis's name off because Ali Brigginshaw deserves something? It's like, no. He's a premiership captain. She's fantastic. Give her her own thing. Don't force the people into comparing. If you're like, no, Ali just deserved one.
And so, but is that it for club greats? You can all of you can just fight over this conference room.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Right.
The Titans should name something after Gordon Tallis. Now they should do like a Gordon Tallis conference room.
Yeah. This at the Broncos. This is how we honour our greats by naming a random conference room after them.
Is there nothing else you could give out? Is
there nothing else? Is there nothing at the club?
Could you see, did they come, can you, Willie, find the Broncos press conference? But media release? Whatever.
Yeah, this is just Gordy's response as well.
Oh, mate, I saw Gordy in the bloody, I was with Cooper coming back, we saw him, and I was like
CJ.
And we saw him at the airport, and it was like, obviously you can tell he would not be pumped with it. Like, as in, he'd be like, fuck you. But he was pretty much just like, scraping my name off of a door does not change what I did for the club. You know what I mean? Like, sweet.
Can't take away his memories.
Can't take his memories away. Brisbane Broncos CEO Dave Donaghy emailed club employees on Friday to tell the staff about the change made ahead of Friday night's game between the Brisbane Broncos and the Melbourne Storm. Brisbane Broncos recognised the positive contributions and ongoing support of a number of club legends by way of naming various meeting rooms within the Clive Berghofer Centre. Scroll down.
It's just a meeting room.
Yeah. The naming of the Ali Brigginshaw meeting room recognises her outstanding contribution to the Broncos club since the inception of the NRLW, including leading the club to 4 NRL premierships. The change was made last week after internal discussions with the club wanting to pay tribute to Brigginshaw's achievements as the club's first premiership winning female captain. Brigginshaw's won blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Code Sports reports sources have had a gut full of Talis' public criticism of the Broncos and wanted to banish his identity. Jesus Christ. Seems a little bit how are you?
So you're telling me...
Club Insider told Code Sports he's been against us for 20 years and now he's a shareholder in the Titans. You would walk past his room every day and no one wanted to use it.
Oh my
It's the
God.
easiest decision ever to rename the room given what Ali has done for the club. That is the most pussy shit of all time.
No one wanted to use the meeting room.
Veteran rugby league journalist Phil Rothfield posted on X, Talis feud explodes as Broncos erase name from history. Big story. So fucking Buzz is still on the grind?
I thought Buzz was retired. Oh, he's on X, just working.
Yeah, just working, dude.
So I wonder if so obviously they want to erase his identity. I wonder if I was to walk into Broncos HQ, Red Hill, is it?
Yeah.
If I'd find any photos of him.
Well, or if you want to erase his identity, wonder if anyone even remembers who he is now.
Well, I'm starting to forget. You know?
Yeah.
Now that the meeting room's gone, mate, it's hard to remember.
No one wanted to use the meeting room. Like, shut the fuck up.
So you're telling me some guy that works in social media there, right? Sales is like, oh, I can't use that because of what he's been saying to the club.
Shit, man. I don't want to use that meeting room.
I couldn't ever go in that, man. That room's dirty, man.
Yeah, no, dude. Gordy's been talking mad shit. I don't want to go in there. You're like, what?
Yeah. The 25-year-old sales guy who's just trying to sell some corporate boxes for the weekends. I can't go in there, man.
Sorry, man. I'm going to have to let this sales opportunity go because there's no other meeting rooms available, and I don't.
I wouldn't want to be caught dead in that Gordon Talis room, man.
Yeah, or it's like the head of sales being like, oi, Eddie, how the fuck did that deal not get closed with Kleenex tissues? And you go, mate, to be honest with you, there was no meeting rooms available and I couldn't bring myself to go inside the Gordon Talis meeting room. And what's it? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shit. We might need to make a change here.
Yeah.
Can we speak to the big dog and see if we can change the name of the room? Because it's affecting my ability to sell. It's affecting
my room. And also, you know how we want to give Brigginshaw her flowers? There's literally nothing else we can put her name on.
No.
Right? So, like, it's a good like for like, really.
Yeah. So we're just going to scrape Gordy off there and put Briggsy up there. Yep. And that should be good, right? She should be cool with that. Like, not having her own room, but like let's erase another club great so that we can controversially
because
give
there's nowhere else.
There's no we could just name something cool after her.
No, God,
let's give her a fucking shitty meeting room.
God, no.
We wanted to recognise her by dragging her into a feud with a former club great. Bed shit.
Just enjoy your comp.
Just enjoy your comp and shut the fuck up, man. It's so easy.
If this is another big drought, I said it before, I said it again. You'll look back and go, And again, I'll acknowledge that it's probably not the fans, but like the club itself will look back and go, Jesus Christ.
We just got caught up in the shit, didn't we?
God,
Didn't
we
sit
could have.
back. Smell the roses, man.
We could have just really marinated in that for a while.
Smell the roses. Just shut up. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, watch them now. They're like, nah, we're actually going to do something else for Gordy. The country should have a statue there.
Yep. People don't do statues enough. We've talked about this.
Well, they're very expensive.
Get over it.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, but I'm saying that might be why.
Get over it.
Look at AJ's statue. He had to bloody break a record. That's probably the only way he was going to get a statue, in fairness.
They do them, though.
No, they do. His wasn't great. They made it coloured.
Mate, they never...
They put green in the...
I know, I didn't like the colour. Colour was rank. So, I mean, even Ronaldo's was awful, right?
Yeah,
David Beckham's is awful. They're not...
They're skimping on quality in the statue game.
They
now,
are.
It feels. Like, you look at the ones outside the SCG, the old school ones, you're like, this seems legit. Whereas now it's like they don't take
When was the last one they put in there? Maybe Richie?
Don't know. Is Richie? Maybe. But they just don't seem
Richie
to
got one, but that was a while ago. But I don't think they do them that often. Can we look that up, Will?
When was the last statue made, put in at the SCG? Bronze.
Duh.
Now,
Says the last one was Belinda Clark, 2023.
There you go.
okay. I'm not sure what that one looks like. No disrespect to Belinda, but I don't. So I can't really comment on that one. Either way, just feels scat. Feels like they could be improved, the old statue. Anyway, well done, Broncos. Talk about having like the sentiment of the people be in your favour and then just
Giving it right back.
giving it right
Giving
back.
it right all back.
Punters and Dribbles are brought to you by Ned's, number one betting platform of all time. Good little weekend if your name's Tom Birmingham and you tripled, which means nothing to people who don't watch about even. But if you went at the Panthers -5.5 line, it was there to be banged, and it was banged to an inch of its life. God, I'm loving my rugby league, Edward. It's good to be back, and it's good to be having nice little punts on the game.
Yes, it is, mate. And if you were like, geez, I'd love to follow the boys sound like they've got unbelievable bets. Like, didn't that Eddy guy, didn't he make money in the whole season last year? Geez, I'd love to follow his bets where you can.
Yeah, what about
Neds.
Tom? He's actually pretty shit on the whole, but sometimes he'll get a good one.
You can do that on Ned's. Ned's got something cool called profiles, right? Or you go on there and you just go and you can see all their bets.
Yeah, you can see them all.
It's unbelievable.
Yep.
So join Ned's, join the party. While you're at it, join the About Even group.
Yeah.
Right?
And
It's
come watch the
absolute
show as well.
Yeah, you
just
might as
to
well.
get around it.
We'll just get around it and get around Ned's because Ned's get around us, so we get around Ned's. And then they get around us, we get around them.
Yep.
And on it goes.
No, it goes. What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on screen or visit the website. Could we just have a quick look at the rugby league results from the weekend? William Charles. God, I'm excited to take the field with you on the weekend for a grand final, mate.
Oh, it's going to be
Just a side note. Brothers in grand finals, there's probably going to be fucking news articles written about that sort of stuff. It's like father, son, play a grand final, like brothers.
Carry
and
on,
that.
blue denim veins.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Raiders lose, not surprising. Panthers beat the shit out of the Roosters.
Yeah. Very, very, very tough night for the Tricolours. The mate, honestly, if we want to get fair income for a second, the Panthers are probably just going to win the comp, aren't they? Like, that's probably just going to happen.
Listen, probably, yeah. Like, the season, a lot happens in a season and teams get hot and cold and go through form, slumps and ups and downs, smiles and frowns. They are just so comfortably ahead of everyone else. Like, think about their first 3 games of the season. They've played Brisbane, Cronulla and the Roosters. Brisbane are the premiers. Cronulla are a top 4 side that everyone thinks will be there or thereabouts. And the Roosters, many people had touted for great things this year.
Well, a minor premiership, a lot of people.
They've
been absolutely humped.
Their for and against is like 92-8.
They've been absolutely pounded into the earth. And the Roosters have got a great side. Tough night for Mark Nwanganitawase.
Yep.
Really tough night.
Well, did Milky get 4 tries or 3? He got 4. Kids on.
Yeah, kids on in a massive way. That's just a tough night.
Jenkins 4, Dill Edwards 2, Brian Toto with one of the horniest tries you've ever seen. You've ever seen.
Oh my God, dude. Just an impeccable try. The deftness of them, bloke.
And not deft.
Deftness.
And you think about it,
But not one, but two. Back to back.
It's also not what he's like known for. He's a yardage guy. He's meters. He's power.
Finishing.
His beauty is grace. But the deftness of the kicks.
I don't think I've ever seen him kick.
Listen, you probably have, but nothing. It's not a hallmark.
No.
And so you're like, dude,
not what he's known for.
His touch is just unbelievable.
Mate, this is one of the great tries. I'll watch it again. Shit, yeah.
Press play, Wiremu.
Couple of the old boys, Jared and Boyd Cordner. Watch
Running it on the fifth, hot.
Over the centre. Off he goes through Martin on the bounce. Nice pickup. Brian Toto. He's got a grubber. That is clever. Oh, grubber again. Brian Toto.
Freak.
Brian.
It's one of those, like, remember when you were playing footy in the backyard as a kid and you...
4 points. That's worth more than 4.
When you're playing footy in the backyard as a kid and you fantasize about a ridiculous try you'd
Hey,
score?
someone's at the door, boys.
It's like that.
That's exactly what it's like. Grubber to yourself, regather, grubber to yourself. Like, backyard footy, what's the sickest thing I could possibly do to pull something off in a game? And then you're like, oh, he's doing it at the highest level.
At the highest level. At the highest of levels.
Greatest ringer all time.
Roosters. Like, you love to see it, don't you?
Oh, third last.
You love
to see it.
You love to see it.
A lot of hype, stolen, just all you do is sign good players, Cherry Evans and that, and you get absolutely butt fucked. We got them this week at Brookie, and we're going to smash them.
Having seen what I saw on Friday, I don't know if there's going to be any need for a tantrum on Thursday.
No, it looks, mate, it's honestly, we're prepared for tantrums if tantrums need to be had, but it doesn't look like we're going to need them.
I think we win and win well.
Yeah. We're doing a live stream from here with old mate Jarchi and Pat Clifton from the You Wouldn't podcast, both Roosters diehards.
Yeah.
Probably couldn't name
Prepared.
their team.
I will be ready to have a tantrum if required.
Yep.
But I genuinely, after watching that weekend's performance, after remembering, by the way, that the Roosters haven't been good since 2019, having remembered that they start so horrifically,
Yep.
and having remembered that
Manly's great.
Manly's really, really good and way better than you are.
Yep.
You know? Do you reckon that Politis would ever sack Trent Robinson?
Yes.
Do you think it'll happen this year?
No. It'd be pretty, depending on how bad they go. I remember I said this on the pod a couple of weeks ago. It's like, someone said Politis is loyal to Trent Robinson. Like, he's very loyal to Trent Robinson. And someone was like, he's loyal to wins more. He's more loyal to wins than the coach. But like the Roosters have had
it's so interesting every year. I look at their side, I'm like, they'll be really good. And they just never are. Never that good. Like, you're all right. You go okay. You just sort of like trudge along though.
I was listening to Luke Keary speak on one of the A podcasts last week.
It's good, Luke.
He's great.
He's really good.
It was either a Triple M, buy around, one of those. He's all over the place at the moment. And he was talking about when Cronk came to the club. And he was like, it took us a while to gel when Cronk came to the club. And he goes, and you got to understand as well, we got Tedesco that year. And I'm like, what club? And I know I'm raking over old coals a little bit, but like, what club brings in Cooper Cronk and Tedesco in the same year and then thinks they have the right to complain about gelling? You're like, this is no club signs like this. No club brings in players like this. Like, if you have the ability like the Roosters
that is insane.
Yeah. And then, they signed the next year? Angus Crichton.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a club, and they are, and God,
Well, they're
respect
a
them
club.
for
They're
it.
a club, yeah.
No, but they're like, if you're a club who is able to do that, and there's basically none, it's only the Roosters who have signing sprees like this. They're like shopaholics. Like, no one else do you see go out and it's like you come back and they've got fucking new shoes, new watches, new hats, new pants, new cars, they can't help it. Right? They're addicted to shopping. So yeah, credit to you, but you should be winning fucking every year. You should be up there every year. There's no excuse.
You should be winning all the time.
There is no excuse to not be good.
And the reality is that without Cooper Cronk, it's not going to happen.
Yep.
You know, you're not up to it.
Not up to it. Sorry.
In 2013, we all know it was forward.
It was horse shit. Now, Storm lost the Broncos. We kind of already spoke about it.
Worst logo. Every time I see that, I'm like, that's
it's
just horrific.
The most disgusting logo of all time, and they should be ashamed. And listen, it's not that it was the first of a few bad decisions I've been making of late.
Warriors beat the Knights, pumped them in the end, 38-12.
Didn't they?
But, like, Knights get a pass mark, no Ponga, no Dylan Brown. Fletcher Sharp didn't play.
It's a pass mark, but it still makes it like the Wars are good. That was a Wars road win.
Wires are good.
Wires are good. Jackson Ford having a hell of a year. Tanner Boyd set up a try, or maybe he scored it. It was fucking mean from like 40 metres out.
I like that the Warriors are good.
So do I.
Boyd set up.
It feels right.
What'd you say, Willie?
Boyd set up Fisher Harris to try.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. But mate, they're playing well. They're playing well, and like Tanner Boyd seems legit. Seems like he's because he's a bit older. Apparently, he was like a wonderkind, someone that was really highly touted as a young fella coming through. But it just wasn't happening.
Wonderkind, is that German?
I think so. Yeah, Wunderkind.
And why that? Why is that?
Something that's made it into our.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Without getting a bit of a freshen up.
Don't know, mate.
Wonder Kid.
Yeah. No, couldn't tell you.
Is it? Could you say Wonder Kid?
You could. Of course, you could. But it doesn't make you sound cultured.
Right.
I sound like I know what I'm talking about when I say Wunderkind. But if I say Wonder Kid, you're like, whatever.
But if I said Wonder Kid, it would be correct?
Well, it's English, so like you know the context with which you can say Wonder Kid. Like you understand the English language. So of course it is.
Will?
The direct translation is Wonder Child for Wunderkind.
So this is about being cultured.
Yeah.
This is about...
It's a cultural flex.
Yeah.
Which is what I said. Now, Wunderkind he was.
I'd like you to V it up, though.
Wunderkind,
Yes,
he
that's
was,
better.
right?
Yeah.
But didn't kick on in the top grade, as you might expect someone of Wunderkind stock or origin could do.
Yes. Well, we're not all Curly Beale, right?
No, exactly right. But sometimes...
Who was a Wunderkind of some note,
Yes.
who went on with it.
Yes, he did. He went on with it. But I think what people are sort of saying about Tanner Boyd, this Wunderkind, is that not all Wunderkinds accelerate at the same speed. So it's like, give him a couple of years to be just a kind in the NRL.
Remove the Wunder.
And just let him be a kind until he then becomes Wunderman.
Yeah. You're Wunderman, not Wunderkind.
Well, he's not a kind no more.
That's right.
So
It's like
Wunderman.
it's essentially what you're saying, if I'm reading between the lines, is like when Lil Bow Wow became Bow Wow.
Yeah.
And
There's a
dropped
period
the
there.
Lil.
There's a period there where he's still Lil Bow Wow, but it feels wrong and nothing's working.
Aye, yippee yo, yippee yeah. Where my dog's at, bark with me now. You know what I'm saying?
That's Wunderkind.
Yeah.
And then you have now listen, I don't know if Little Bow Wow ever went on with it.
Well, it's sort of like a reverse Bow Wow situation.
Well, Bow Wow didn't go on with it.
No, he didn't.
That's the only difference we've got there. But Wunderkind he was. Not a Wunderman. Because it seems like Tanner Boyd has spent enough time in rugby league now to understand the game.
How old is Tanner Boyd? I've no idea.
I'm going to guess 26.
25.
I was in my head 25, but I had no idea, so I didn't shout it out. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't he also at the Titans for a long time?
Yeah, he's at the Titans.
Not a lot of room to Wunder there.
No, but they've let go of some halves over the years. But
They
you're
do.
right.
They tend to let go of Wunder though.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't recognise Wunder.
They don't recognise Wunder. They don't harness Wunder.
They don't channel Wunder, and they certainly don't appreciate a good bit of Wunder.
No, they don't. In fact, they might be, like many people are colourblind. They're Wunder blind.
They also like to suck the Wunder out of people.
Correct. You've got to
David Fafita, Jamal Fogarty.
Yeah, you've got to be chock full of Wunder to still have Wunder at the Titans. So you've got a Tino who's wonderful. Yeah. Then AJ Brimson and maybe a
Jaden Campbell.
Campbell. Wonderful. there were periods there where Dave Feeder was wonderful, but it wasn't enough.
No, it wasn't. It's a Wunder pit.
It's a Wunder pit. It saps the Wunder from those trying to harness it.
That's right. Is that making sense?
Surely you're following this, right?
So Tanner Boyd has rediscovered his Wunder.
Yes, from Wunderkind,
which was
to
lying
Wunderman.
dormant within him.
Yeah. But sometimes it takes a little longer.
Yeah. Sometimes one must water the Wunder.
Yeah, exactly.
Water
Right.
the Wunder.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Wunder can go dormant.
He can, like a bear.
Correct. Well, yeah, they're more hibernation, but like a volcano.
Dormant would be like a cicada.
Maybe, or a volcano, I think, is what you would think of with dormant, where they just like stop doing what they're doing for a...
Well, so but cicada's underground for like 12 years, 13 years.
Is that how long they go under?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Is it, or is it 7? Will?
Shit, 2 to 17 years underground.
2 to 17
That's
is
a broad range.
The variance there is absurd.
Crazy.
2 to 17, right. Do they call that dormant or do they call that hibernation?
Um,
17 years is fucking...
Neither.
What do they call it?
Well, I think that's just where they develop underground.
Because maybe they're still doing shit down there. You know what I mean?
What are they doing down there?
Milling about, catching up.
And how deep are they? No, but I think they're just chilling by themselves. They're not hanging out having a party.
Yeah, right. But you can still be a soul. You can be a what's it called when you're like by yourself?
Solo.
Just feeding on sap.
Feeding on sap, right? You
Tree
can be
roots.
like a solo operator, but you're not dormant. You're
How
still
much
getting
sap
into
do you need to be chilling down there for 17 years?
Maybe they just like it, dude. Recluse. They might be recluse, but they're not dormant.
Recluse.
Whereas I think that a Wunderkind can be dormant, where the Wunder still lies within them, and it's about whether they then rediscover how to harness the Wunder and become a Wunderkano almost.
Like Yosemite.
Yeah, correct. Which we're all hoping doesn't rediscover its Wunder. We're all fucked then. You know?
Crazy because it will rediscover its Wunder, won't it?
And we'll be fucked.
Yeah. Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
That it's like, oh no, that's going to happen. We're just waiting for it.
Yeah. At least we're far away, but the sky will become fucking filled with ash and we'll go into a nuclear winter and nothing will grow and we'll die. So, you know.
Great.
Yeah. Congratulations. The Wales looking good.
Wales look great.
Yeah, they do.
That's all we were trying to say.
That's all we've got there. Sharks.
Oh dear.
Hey, the Sharks fans have gone real quiet.
Yeah, they have.
Sharks fans have gone real quiet.
Well, you and I had said, and because you and I are often, pretty much close to the truth on these things, we're tapped in. Another huge crowd at Shark Park, 11,000. Is that, do they have an underbelly or not?
Well, it's a soft underbelly.
And and I think what we're starting to figure out is that they don't.
They're also flat track bullies now officially.
They got pumped last week. They got pumped this week.
They're the new flat track bully. Put them up against the Titans, who are nil by Wunder, and yeah, you're going to beat the fuck out of them. And then every time you've come up against a real man in Penrith and the Dolphins, you've been bent over.
You've been pretzeled.
You've been pretzeled. I don't not like to see it. I don't like to see it. Unfortunately, with the Sharks, you don't make me feel much. I drove through a rainbow today. That's not relevant to this story, but I did. And you know what?
What, the rainbow hit your car?
Dude, it was Wakehurst Parkway rainbow. I was like, I'm in a rainbow right now.
What, the rainbow was on your car?
Yeah, I drove through it, dude.
You drove through the rainbow?
Yeah. That made me feel something, right?
No pots of gold?
No, but
no leprechauns?
Nah, but it went over into the bush as well. So it was like I was driving through it, but it was in the bush. I didn't pull over and go, look.
So where did the end stop?
On the side of the parkway.
So not on your car?
No, you can drive through it without it stopping. It was like it came down through the trees. It was mad. Anyway, what I'm saying is, Edward, I felt something. It was mad. I was in a rainbow. Things were good. Life was good. It made me feel. Whether this team, the Sharks, win or lose, I feel nothing.
They used to make me feel something.
Yeah.
What happened?
What's
happened here?
They are like they're just like we're not going to do anything. We might win some games. We might lose some games.
It was like yesterday's Sunday football. Like I felt nothing.
That was probably had a lot to do with the weekend we'd had.
But how do you feel about the Dragons?
Well, I feel nothing. But I also...
Cowboys? Titans?
No, it was a Sun. Listen, it was Sunday. The games on Sunday were fucking toilet.
Toilet.
They were toilet, but I was also devoid of an ability to
I
feel emotion.
I couldn't feel anything yesterday.
No, I couldn't
but
feel anything.
I was still trying to apply rugby league logic, right?
Yeah.
And logic was telling me that there was nothing doing, a bit soulless. And the Sharks, unfortunately, having been chock-a-block full of soul, really, and the talk of the town,
They just can't do anything.
has their window shut.
I don't.
Maybe their window's shut, and that's why I'm not feeling anything.
Eddie,
I can't feel a breeze.
I'm starting to think it was never open.
And it was a
It
mirage.
was a false. It was like a false.
Was it a
dawn.
mirage?
It was a mirage. Oh yeah, the window's open. You're in a grand final qualifier. It's not open. You're just one of. We need 4 teams for grand final qualifiers. You happen to be one. You were never getting there, and you weren't. They got fucking fed, didn't they?
Yep.
You're not it. Manly fucking suck. I'm not here sucking Manly's penis, guys. We're not. That's not what we're saying here.
I'm one loss. I'm one loss against the Roosters on Thursday away from a tantrum. What are we talking about? Like, we've been pretty goddamn honest about it.
But it's time the Sharks fans maybe need to start getting a bit honest with themselves. Conditions, weather, fine. Attendance, 11,000. So
shit.
Well, it's all they can fit in that place, to be fair. But like, you got done. And who'd the Fish lose to the week before? They almost lost to the Titans.
They beat them by 4 points.
Yeah.
The Titans. So, Sharks fans.
You know it.
You know it. You know it.
You know it.
Oh, shut up. Okay, just ask yourself a simple truth. When you think about your side, are you like, wow?
Are you happy with
We're playing sick footy. We've got blokes that are just like carving up. Like, put it this way.
You're full strength as well.
Put it this way. Like, good luck finding a try scorer for you blokes.
You're full strength.
Who scores tries for you blokes? Stone Street. People had him to be like the highest try scorer of the year. I think that's his first one.
I'm confused as to how Braden Trindle's scalp is still so white, given his head's been shaved for a couple of weeks now.
Yeah, no, it's concerning.
How is that thing not tanned over with a bit of sun exposure?
He must be running like an SPF 70 or something.
Dude, he must be walking around with zinc consistently just covering his dome or a beanie. The thing is bright white. I thought he might have peroxided some hair. I was confused.
Yeah, he zinced that thing up to within an inch of its life. Dolphins find a bit of form, great.
Mate, that ball.
But you're finding the Shark. You're playing the Sharks.
Ball of that Izzy Katoa's ball to Isako was so hot.
Izzy Katoa is hot.
No, I know, but that ball was so hot. And I can't remember.
But see here, now we're starting to unpack a little bit of difference. The Dolphins, I'm like, ooh, baby.
Yeah.
I know that you've been like a little bit here or there, but like that was a good performance. And Katoa's fucking hot.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Hammer's fucking
Herbie's hot.
Herbie's hot. Azako's hot. Like there's hotness there.
Yeah.
And there were some embers and there was some flames starting to lick up for the Sharks over the past few years. But now I'm pretty certain that fire's going out.
Yeah.
It's not giving off much warmth.
No, it's not. No, you couldn't. That thing's not going to warm the.
Yeah, man, he's not giving off any warmth though, mate. Okay, bro. Neither are you.
Yeah, neither are you. Yeah, a couple of coal fires over here, mate.
Yeah. Bunnies beat the Tigers. Devo. I love that Cody was like, we're going to win the comp.
Yeah. Tigers, we really wanted you to be our second favourite team.
And the Rabbitohs aren't that good, I've decided.
Yeah, I know.
I've made up my mind on you too. You're not that good either. Sorry.
No, it was a bit of a... Listen, I was also not watching. I was watching the game, but I was also not watching the game.
And is it as well a case of... Would we be more entertained by everyone else's performance if the Panthers weren't so fucking good?
Maybe.
Like they're
setting such a high standard.
They're setting such an impossibly high standard. It's like, oh, everyone else just sucks.
Maybe a little bit. Alex Johnson broke the try scoring record on the weekend.
What are you talking about?
He broke the record again.
Oh, yeah, okay. Every time he scores a try, he breaks the record. That's fun. Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, it's like Mondo Duplantis.
Yeah, exactly. Every time he does it now, he's fucking...
Did you see Mondo break his own record with his song playing?
It was his song playing.
His song was playing when he
God.
broke the record.
That song is disgusting.
It's not great, but it's not that bad.
No, it's bad.
I hear it too often.
He
now.
was jumping at the Mondo classic, listening to a Mondo song, breaking Mondo's record.
Was that the Mondo Classic?
Yeah, it was named after him.
The indoor event he was
Yeah.
at? He was at the Duplantis event.
It was like some Mondo Duplantis classic, whatever the fuck it's called. Jumping to his own song in the background, breaking his record.
breaking the world record.
His world record.
Yeah. For like the 18th time.
11th.
Is it only 11?
Yeah.
I think it's 3rd. Is it not?
I'm pretty sure it's the 11th.
It's more than that.
He's breaking it heaps. Centimetre at a time. Trell, hot water, 8-point try, I think. I'm just, congrats to the Rabbitohs. They got the win.
They get.
You know what? They got the win, and the Tigers did well considering what the Tigers are usually, or what they've been in the past. There's a part of me that's like, this team didn't get ripped apart.
No, I know. It's just I've had a big weekend, and I'm
feeling
like, it's funny that like Cody said that they're going to win the comp. I just think that's funny. That's all.
Eels beat Dragons. Flano famously said in the lead up to this game that you can't score points unless you're down the other end of the field, which is
Can we get the quote card that the Dragons put up?
We've got the quote here from Flano. You need to get down the other. You need to get down the opposition's end to score points. I don't know. Listen, he made that point. I don't know whether that had any impact on the result because they lost.
NRL Dragons field. This is the caption. Field position is key. Okay. Yep. Flano's final word. You need to get down the opposition end to score points.
You must, as the social team for the Dragons, be able to find a better quote than that. Like, you've done him dirty there because the video next to it that comes in the carousel, he does say more. No, we don't need to watch it. He says more than that.
He does. If you read that in isolation, you're like, is this a piss take?
It's like the dumbest thing ever.
Either you're painting Flano to come across like he's an idiot.
Yeah. Which he's clearly not.
Or this is a piss take.
Yeah, or it's like engagement farming. Which if that is what it is, if that's what you're after, then sure. But like field position is key.
Well, we're talking about it, so maybe it is. Like you got to put the ball down in the in goal to score a try.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yep. Agreed.
But that's just a by the by. They lost, close game. Eels Dragons.
0-3.
Dragons 0-3,
aren't they? Pretty sure.
Yeah, they are.
Pretty sure they're 0-3.
They're a better team than 0-3, I'll say that. And I mean that sincerely to the Dragons. You are a better team than 0-3, and I wouldn't be confident coming up against you right now. I hate saying that, but it is the truth, even though I've got you for the spoon, and I hate your club. Parramatta Eels, 30 points. Yep, 20, yep. I mean, it is what it is.
That's probably the nicest thing I've ever heard you say about the Dragons.
Yeah,
Where did that come from?
I'm broken.
You're not working right.
No, I'm not working right today.
No.
I can't, you know what I mean? I'm malfunctioning.
Well, it's like you've just gone into a different mode, mate.
Yeah. I said something nice about the Dragons and I didn't mean to. But I followed it up with I hate your club.
It's like when Buzz Aldrin went into Spanish mode in Toy Story 3.
Buzz Lightyear?
Yeah. My brain's also not working.
Yeah, Buzz Aldrin. And then Cowboys beat the Titans. I will say, Jaden Campbell.
He's a freak.
There were some good tries in this game.
He's a freak.
There were some good tries in this game when I was paying attention.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know about the 6-15 game. Sorry.
If your team was playing, I might be, like, if it was my team, I might be interested. In the sense where I'm like, it might be nice to round out a week. If your team won, if your team lost at 6:15 on a Sunday, you are putting me in a foul mood for Monday.
Foul.
Awful way to round out the weekend.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I thought you were high on the Titans to win. So was Guru. I'm like, Cowboys are a better team, comfortably. They're just not playing very well, but like they're just
what I was hoping for is to show my working. Cowboys, Like, how bad of a vein of form are they in right now? Like, because if they are, I can get a great price.
Yeah,
That's all that was.
Yeah, Jackson Purdue is a good player,
and in a world sometimes where good prices are hard to find, you got to go looking.
Easiest bet maybe of the last 5 years of gambling. Shout out to Neds, was the Panthers with a -5.5 point start. The easiest bet.
They'll now be -20 against everyone, so you can say goodnight to that.
You can say goodnight to that.
And then it's like, okay, will they pump people by 20? Maybe, so I don't know.
So maybe it's a good bet. But
no, but like there's doubt now. Whereas there was zero doubt about them 5.5.
There's no doubt about a 5.5 against the Roosters, who
suck.
They haven't been great.
Like they beat the Rabbitohs, who were up, by the way, before AJ scores the try, breaks a record,
goes off the field. You know,
it changed the nature of it. But they got pumped against the Warriors the week before.
Yeah,
you know.
Anyway, shout out to the Tillies girls for going all the way in the Asian Cup final. Probably should have won it.
We're not going all the way.
No, but like, as in they got there without going all the way. You're right. Poor wording from me.
Yeah.
They should have won it.
No, well, yeah.
They should. Listen, from the highlights I saw, we had a lot of opportunities.
The drought continues. That's a trophy drought.
Yeah, it is. I like their coach. Don't know his name, but I was listening to the press conference. I like the cut of his jib. I do. I like the cut of his jib.
What do you like specifically about it, mate?
Don't know. Just that was the vibe I got off him. The way that I think he's pretty fresh behind the desk as well.
What is a jib?
That's a question for people more qualified than me. I wouldn't be qualified to say that, mate.
The Troubadours.
It says a wood or a metal bolt.
To what?
A wood or metal bolt wedge.
That's not what I would have expected.
So I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm confused. Troubadours, mate. This is we got this from one of our vintage store purchases the other day. I like the shape of it. I like the cut of the hat's jib, to be honest. Troubadours is whatever. Shape of the hat I'm a big fan of. People were asking us why we wear hats so often, given our hair is so fucking glorious, and I just said, keep it out of me face.
Oh, it's actually a sail, sorry.
Jib.
The triangular forward sail on a ship.
And I like the cut, I like the shape of your sail.
Of your sail. Not of your wedge in your door. We should probably get to some dribbles.
Punters and Dribblers, this podcast brought to you by our dear friends at Good Day. As you'll recall, it's the #1 multivitamin in all the land. We're doing a run club this Friday morning.
Yes, run club.
6 a.m, March 27th at Combank Stadium. So, we will be running around Parramatta. We're getting out of the west, see the Westies. Combank Stadium, parking in there, settling in there, ripping from there.
That's right. It was high time we got out to the west and connected with our
The Golden West.
Friends,
the Golden West.
So,
This Friday, 6 a.m. start, 5Ks, very gentle, very easy. Come along. There's going to be on runners to win, as well as a chance to say good day to your old pals. Tom and Eddy.
That's it. So get out there. We'd love to see you this Friday, 6 a.m. Park at Combank.
Park at the stadium.
All right, punters and dribblers, Supercoach segment brought to you by Good Day Daily Multivitamins. It's the least you can do. BeGoodHealth.com.au. Code Dribbles 10% off. Subby for 20% off.
How'd you go on the weekend, mate?
Awfully.
Did ya?
Terrible.
How bad?
Let me get it up for you here. It was damn near diabolical. Why don't you stay logged in? I got 1,044.
11:36 for you, mate. 11:36. Mr. Edward Simpson. Look, not nothing to really write home about, is it?
No, listen, it's not. But how are we in the league, actually?
So in Hello Sport, what are you coming in Hello Sport?
2,593. No. Overall, 2,133. You?
2,318.
So I'm still up.
You're still up.
Still up.
You're still
but
up.
I dropped 492. And then what about our Pipe Dreams League?
Pipe Dreams, I lost to the Cooma Stallions by 40 points. I don't think I've had a win there.
So you're
No, I
11th,
haven't.
I'm 9th. Cody coming last?
I know, Cody's he's given up already, which is crazy.
Fucking, who's winning that thing? Tobler, the zesty boy. Tobler, Timmy Williams, Sebo, Josh, or Jeff Athletic, Guru, Maddie the Waterboy, Kat, Hammy, myself, Rando, Edward, Cody. Tough. It's tough out there.
It's tough.
Now, our winner of the $50 weekly prize is...
Da-da-da-da! Thanks to Good Day.
Thanks to Good Day. $50 from Good Day. The Pretenders. James got 1,483. That's a fucking good
Nothing
score.
pretending about that, son.
What
That's just legit.
has he got? Bailey Hayward is his hooker. Hayward, Haas, Jackson Ford, Isaiah Yo, Chan Martin, Sammy Walker in the halves, Fafita, Leilua, and Couchman on the bench. Burton 5'8", Stephen Crichton, Isako, Purdue, Farlongo, Kinney as his reserve fullback, and Walsh is flex. Not bad. Email turbo@hellosport.com.au and he will get you that $50 pending you being a subscriber of Good Day Daily Multivitamins. If not, sucker fat one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well done. Great read.
Now, I'm annoyed about my team, and I think maybe we can talk about our teams in a bit more depth on Wednesday because I need to make. I fucking captained Harry Grant. It was the worst call of all time.
I think we talk in depth on Wednesday just because we've been hurting.
We're hurting, and I'm not doing it.
We've got to get to some dribbles.
We've got to get some dribbles.
Can I make you feel better about the dribbles?
Yeah. Just quickly, though, tickets to our Day on the Trot Pony Day. Love how many of you have got around it. They're fucking pumping.
But there's more to go.
But there's more to go if you want to come. There's already a shitload gone, but we've got room for heaps.
You need to come. You need to get around it.
And so those tickets are in the bio. It is Saturday the 4th of April at Randwick Racecourse. Day one of the championships. Ticket price includes booze and food for the entirety of your time there. It's just going to be a good yip and yahoo. They've redone the place. We're trackside. What's it called? Like the
Base camp.
Base camp. God, I keep forgetting.
It's a ripper setup.
Trackside, it's a 3-level, absolutely horny space.
Mate, unbelievable vistas right up the track.
We've got a rooftop all the way down to trackside.
You've got the grassed area, which is just built for the audience.
And it's on a 4-day long weekend. Like, what are we talking about?
come
You'll
on.
be good by Tuesday. Anyway, those tickets links are in the bio, so go do that.
Go do that because I'm telling you right now, last year was one of the great days of all time.
Yeah, it was. And then also we've got tickets to the Parramatta Half Marathon still on sale. They will not be on sale for very long.
Get around them.
That's in June.
Now, what I wanted to say to make you feel better, Tom, is whilst we do have some dribbles to get to, it could be a whole lot worse because it could be like the year 2021 where we listen to like 6 hours of dribbles every day.
Well, in the year 2021, we used to listen to hours. Like our podcast might have gone for an hour or so, and the dribbles
at least
go
2
for
hours
an
of
hour
dribbles.
and a half.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yippee yo, yippee yeah. Where my dogs at? Bark women now.
All right, let's get to some dribbles.
Boys, the mining dribbler here. I just really want to talk about Brian To'o's double dribble and how much of an effect Mary Fowler has had on the team of Penrith. Should she be employed as a coach? I think there's probably some money going begging. Penrith 13 plus, go well.
It's a great point he makes.
Well, you
I
could
didn't
argue you
consider
don't
that.
even need to pay her.
No, I'd say save the money.
It's trickling down already, mate.
Yeah.
So what do we,
Why would you waste the money? She seems to be doing it for free.
She's doing it for free. Because you're absolutely right. You make a great point. He hasn't learned that. He hasn't just picked that up.
No. She's come down to training.
He's been taught that.
She's come down to training.
1,000%. 1,000%. I wouldn't be surprised if they all start doing it. Because I've never seen him do that before.
No. None of that, like outside of Nathan, who's obviously getting personal coaching from Mary.
That's right.
I haven't seen anyone do that.
No one. And yet here we are.
And yet here we are with a double dribble for a try. It's a great point. Shout out to the mining dribbler coupling to us from the core of the earth.
Hot down there?
Have to be, right?
Have to be, mate.
Hello, it's
Hello.
Outback Zach of Eden and Jonah's birthday fame. Now, we're not back here. Well, we're not. I'm not
That's a
back here
throwback.
to do
That's a throwback.
20
Wow.
dribbles. But I will say that the dribbler hotline,
Jesus Christ,
you have an update. You've all gone big time. You've gone Ranger big. You've gone fucking big Ute, whatever. You've gone big time. Let's admit it. You've gone big time. But you haven't updated the dribbler hotline beep line. Like, it's been fucking, 10 years now? I thought you would have at least put some money into that and updated that. Anyway, beside the point, I'd like to point out the Sambers from Cooper Johns with the cowboy hat and holding the belt with no belt buckle. Fucking not on. It's gross and disgusting, and it's put me in a shit mood. And I honestly don't feel like having my beers tonight, and I feel like going home and crying myself to sleep. Anyway, update your ringtone, because you've gone big time and you deserve to have something better than that. Cheers, boys. Have a good night. Enjoy the country, whatever it is. Bye.
Great. Good to hear from you again, mate.
Outback Zach or Jack from Eden and Jonah's birthday fame. That is, that's a deep cut. If you fucking know what that is, if you know about that, you're a real one. Listen,
One of the great periods.
yeah, you want to talk about 10-hour fucking dribbler hotlines? That was one of them, where we got like 400 calls from the same birthday party.
I think we released that as a potty, standalone.
That was the Tasty Boys one, wasn't it?
Oh, that was Tasty Boys.
Maybe it was all the same fucking thing. Don't know. But what I'll say is, listen, we thought about changing the hotline thingo. Didn't.
We listened to it the other day and thought, does this need changing? And we decided, and I'm happy with the decision, that it was cherry ripe still.
It was fine.
So no.
So no. Now back onto Cooper Johns at the CMC Rocks Country Music Festival. Yeah, it was a disgrace. As we discussed earlier in the podcast, Eddy and I in blue jeans, pointy Cuban boots, belt buckles, truckies, the whole 9 yards. Cooper was wearing just sick cunt beaches jeans with Adidas Sambas and just a t-shirt with a country hat, with a cowboy hat.
And we had to convince him to put the cowboy hat on.
He wasn't even going to wear that.
No, he wasn't.
We were like, bro, let's get you some boots. They were selling boots there. I'm going to carry my shoes around. I'm like, mate, no, you don't. You'd leave them somewhere. You can leave them with the Bundy team.
Yeah, that's right. Leave him on the bus.
You could have left him on the bus. Listen, he obviously just didn't back himself.
Well, he's nervous, you know. He lacked a bit of confidence, which was upsetting to see.
Well, it was. But listen, if we're invited back again next year, the four of us, then you best believe we'll make sure that he's cowboyed up.
Deluxe.
Shout out to Bundy for having us as well. Once again, thank you. That was very kind of you. Thank you. It was a great time.
Great time.
Great time.
Great time. Shout out
Hell
to
of a
Bundy.
time. Shout out to him.
How good's Bundy?
Terrific. And I look forward to indulging in my own Tommy Burns blend that I made. I know he mentioned it earlier, but I look forward to it.
I've already indulged in one.
I indulged at the distillery, and that is it. Anyway, let's move on.
Tom, Eddy, Toddler, Cuddy Toadbag. This is the cock-a-doodle-doo dribbler here. Mate, just wanted to get some stuff off my chest about the Chooks last night. Like, for fuck me, seriously. Absolutely humped and fucking thumped. Like, what an embarrassing performance last night. And you know what? It's even fucking hard to hate the Panthers. You got Brian To'o kicking the ball to himself, scoring fucking tries like Mary Fowler. You got Nathan Cleary doing no-look passes. It's just hot stuff. Like, it's super fucking hot. And meanwhile, we've got Marky Mark. I played a bit of rugby league back in the day, right? Now, 101 rugby league is, if you're a winger, mark the fucking winger. What are you doing coming in on your inside? Trust your man. Anyway, I just feel like I had to get that on my chest, boys. Cheers.
Trust your man.
That's what the hotline's for, right? It's not just a hotline; it's the dribble event line. It's many things. It's a hotline, it's event line. It's a question line. Do whatever you want with it. I could hear in that man's voice he needed to get something off his chest, as he said. Marky Mark is continuing the age-old tradition of rugby league wingers jamming in. He's just jamming in. You don't get 4 tries if you're Milky Jenkins without having an opposition winger who's just jamming the fuck in. Kid, he loves to jam.
Well, it's I'm not going to say it's tried and tested because that'd be inaccurate.
No, it's
but
not.
It's certainly been
tried.
It's been tried.
It's been tried. I wouldn't say tested.
It's been tried for sure, to varying degrees. But what I'd be annoyed at is if I'm a Roosters fan is this jamming thing's not working.
No, it's
so
not.
maybe after the second one you put it away.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
That's what I'd have thought.
No, man, I'm with you.
But what I know, mate?
Hey, what the fuck would we know?
Nothing at all. But long year for the Chooks.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when they lose to Manly on Thursday. It's going to get very, very, very dire very quickly.
Let's move on.
I think we can win.
Good day, boys.
Oof.
Just a quick one. Call it a dribbler in need of sorts. Look, a couple of things. I have this mate that for the last couple of months has been stuck, and it's getting beyond ridiculous now. It's been since about October of last year, and he's been stuck ever since. So, if anyone has or knows of anybody that can help my mate get unstuck, then please reach out to Stefano Ikamanu, because he's stuck and we're still up. Go Broncos. What do you got to say now, Gordy? You fucking dribbler.
Okay.
Well,
they were comments. They were not. Well, Hello Sport does not endorse those Gordon Taylor's comments.
I was wondering where in God's name that was going.
Yeah, I didn't know, but I do kind of like that.
I'm sort of into it. Interesting that that's a Broncos fan that's not into Gordy.
Well, no, I can understand that. Like, I can understand if you're a Broncos fan, you might be like, stop talking shit about our club. I think that's what's been happening, right? But Gordy's like, fuck you. But I think, it's the media that's going harder at the Broncos than it is the club or the fans, sorry.
Yes.
But that gentleman had every right to go. This is what Stefano's doing as well. He's inviting this sort of shit into his life, you know?
I reckon he puts it away now.
It has to, right?
Has to. But you never know. Marky kept coming off his wing.
It's true.
You know?
Yeah.
You could say after the second one, you go, you put it away now, mate. No way.
Mate.
So, maybe not.
Willie?
Yeah?
Where are we at? How many more?
3.
Beautiful.
Hello, gentlemen. I'm calling today to discuss something called the Grant Smith principle. And no, this isn't some 18th century scientific discovery by a couple of British aristocrats, but something far more significant that affects our everyday life. It refers to the relationship between Harry Grant and Cameron Smith and their slimy tactics of play. Now, Cameron Smith is now referred to as perhaps the greatest player of all time. But can you honestly tell me you watched him play, you thought he was a great, you felt it in your bones? Or were you just swept up in the media's agenda? Hoodwinked. He manipulated games with dark forces, so much so he was referred to as another umpire. Sacre bleu. Harry Grant did an unusually long apprenticeship under Smith. Was he learning the game and building up his body? I think not. Grant was birthed just as he is now, a little chunk with fast little legs. He was being trained in the dark forces of unsportsmanlike rugby league manipulation, and it needs to be identified and stopped before his slimy hands touch a proven summons trophy. I see through the lies. I see a cat. I won't be fooled by this agenda-based media. Half the tries he scores, so could have Nigel Flam. I think some of these play-the-ball markers are being paid off by the networks. Why? I do not know. But perhaps it provides Harry Grant with incredible opportunities to score. I will not stand for it. Don't believe me? Watch him next time he plays to see the foul creature he is. And any time with him in it, team with him in it, will simply never have my respect. Now, Cam Smith is at Brisbane, and there's a hooker having a particularly long apprenticeship there. Blake Moser. his mind is almost certainly being infected by rugby league dark magic. When he plays finally, he will be the Blake Mozart in the art of manipulative rugby league.
We're here.
The Grant Smith principle is grotesque and may sink the game of rugby league. So we must call it out when we see it. Just something to think about. Thanks, fellas.
That was
I've got to be honest with you. His commitment was
impressive. But it made no sense why he was French.
But the dribble generally was.
Well, there was dribble. It was
confusing.
To be honest, it epitomizes the dribble hotline,
which is why I'm into it.
Yeah,
I was happy with it.
I was happy with it. Like, you don't let a dribble run that long if it's completely horse shit. It was just completely confusing as to why you were French, what the fuck you were talking about. Was that written down? Had he written that whole thing? It was kind of like he had. Like, he didn't draw breath.
No, I felt like that was written. Very confusing.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Very confusing.
Take that as a comment.
Take it as a comment.
I don't know what else you can do.
Yeah, mate.
Blake Moser, he was pretty good at his French accent.
He was pretty good.
Yeah,
it was all right. I'm confused though.
I'm super confused.
I'm beyond confused.
Anyway.
But again, really very much in the spirit of the dribble hotline.
Yep.
Which has now come roaring back.
Oh, it's roaring back. You want to talk about a fire that was dormant. That bitch is roaring. Well
done, mate. Well done.
Why did you have to curse us? I understand you were hurt by the Newcastle loss. I was there. Thanks for the hat, whatever. Why did you have to say that Melbourne were going to absolutely annihilate the Broncos? Why did those words have to come out of your mouth? I drove 600 kilometres to Amy Park to watch that, and now with your bye points, you're still fucking equal to the premiers from last year. I just want to... Why? Why do you have to do that to us, guys? You cursed us. You're the problem, but thanks for the free hat. Grr.
There's a chance.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you are welcome. I think it's worth considering there's a chance that you driving 600 kilometres cursed the club. You're putting in too much effort. I respect it. I respect the effort. Sometimes, though, that in and of itself might,
I think a lot of the time people like to use you and I as scapegoats for stuff.
Yep.
Life isn't going their way. Results aren't going their way. Oh, it must be Tom and Eddy's fault. I think you need to ask yourself tougher questions. Right?
More probing questions.
More probing ones, to get to the truth of the matter. But it's getting a bit cheap.
No, it is.
Just trying to blame us for everything.
No, we had nothing to do with it. How the fuck did we curse the storm? I have no care for
You know
them.
what we did? We gave you a good, honest, good day hat.
Yeah.
Right? That you've clearly loved and enjoyed. And for that, I've been blamed for a curse.
Yeah, there you go. Good deeds don't go unpunished.
Well, good deeds don't go celebrated. Is that a saying?
No good deed goes unpunished.
Yes.
That is the saying. We do good deeds, we get punished for it. That's it. You know what I mean? People strike out at the ones they love. All right, Willie, bring us home, lad.
Yeah, they do. And they are.
G'day, boys.
Oh.
It's the Love God here.
Do you know this bloke?
Couldn't help but notice again that you boys were ripping into Cody Totes en masse last week.
No.
I'd like to request that to extend the olive branch and make up and kiss that you guys let him rip into you for 2 minutes. Thank you.
That guy has one of the most sexual chocolatey voices of all time.
Yeah, he does. He's got a very, very chocolatey voice.
That voice is so chocolatey, dude. Like a warm, chocolatey tone.
It's like a hot chocky.
Yeah, it is.
On a warm, wet, on a
cold
wet
winter's
night.
Yeah. Depth of winter.
Yeah, raining.
Yeah.
Someone brings out a hot chocky.
That voice enveloped you.
It did.
Just wrapped you up.
Made you feel good.
Yeah, it did, except for what he was saying. We give Cody every opportunity to speak his mind on this show.
You want him, 2 minutes for him to shit on us?
He has all the time in the world to shit on us if he wants. He just doesn't have that much to say. I don't know if it has anything to do with his employment, but we certainly would support it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he could say something, but he'd be risking his employment.
Yeah,
right?
and that's fine.
And
Like,
his
we're all-
financial livelihood. Like
We're all
obviously-
risking it.
But everyone's risking it.
Everyone's risking it every day of their life.
That's a decision you need to make
Yep.
before you open your big fat mouth.
Yep.
If I was to say the wrong thing and we were, maybe to miss it in an edit, the same thing would, become of me.
Let's
right?
not jinx that.
But that's, got to be held accountable.
Hey.
So
Punters
he's
and
well
dribbles.
within his right.
No, he is. He is. He just won't do it. Just won't do it. He's a coward. Punters and dribblers. Much love. We've got there. We've found a way through. We're doing it tough. We love ya.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Could you two just not talk anymore?